Des, can you tell me what the capital stack is and why it's so important for investors and developers to really understand this?
Okay, so Dave, it's a very good question. The capital stack is what is senior debt, mezzanine, and equity. So senior debt is normally up to about 65% of total cost. And when you have a senior debt lender, they are charging you between 5% to about 8 to 10% because they've got first charge. Then mezzanine is second charge, and you can be charged between 8 to 12, sometimes 15%. And then equity is the part of the capital stack which is the riskiest part, because that is the part that actually doesn't really have any security and is profit, only is paid back when you enter into profit. So the capital stack, you've got senior debt, which is paid off first, and then mezzanine finance, which is the second part. And then the equity portion is the third part. So equity investors could actually get potentially 18 to 24% on their equity portion. That is the most riskiest part. So it's important for a developer to understand this and to know this, but it's also important for an investor to understand where is the investment being placed in the capital stack. And therefore, they should. Sometimes I find that the developer is trying to offer an investor the return that is not correct for where the money is sitting. So it's important that the investor understands it, because then they can then realize what sort of return they're actually going to be expecting to get. And what you often find is the developer wants to give as low as the interest as possible, or pay as low as the interest, and the investor wants to get as high as possible without having to have the degree of risk. So that's very, very important for both parties to understand that.
Lovely, thanks, Des.